Hi, my beautiful people of Semper's Vibe, and as promised, I have the stones that are going to help you in your spiritual journey for protection, for stuff that's going on in the spirit until you're able to see in the spirit. Because the thing is, you want to be able to see in the spirit so you can see what it is, and people can't lie to you. They can't have a mask around you. That is something that God's been teaching me the last 7 years, which I'm extremely grateful for, to be able to see in the spirit and to be able to know what's really going on. You know what I mean? And my top one is black tourmaline. And every time I've bought that stone, I always had to give it away. I remember I bought a beautiful pendant, and as I'm showing my best friend at the time the pendant, God's like, give it to her, gift it to her. And I was like, in my head, I was like, no. I was like, I do not want to give it to her. I just bought it. I've never seen a pendant like this. And I just kept getting told, like, that's for her. You bought it for her. You thought it was for you. It's for her. You need to give it to her. So I gave it a bunch of love, and then I gave it to her, not knowing that she was going to be an op, a spiritual op later on as the time progressed, because envy was going to consume her. Envy and comparison and competition was going to consume her. And then another time was with an aunt that did black magic on me and my children. I had gone to Sedona, and I just bought a beautiful black tourmaline bracelet, and it had a selenite in the middle. So I had both. Selenite is another stone, okay? But let me finish the story first. And we were having a chat right before I was gonna Reiki her, because she asked for a healing, knowing damn well she worked with the dark arts, and her god is some dark entity that is actually very evil. Anyways, so God told me, put that on her left wrist, which is her receiving end. And I'm just like, I just bought it. Like, come on. And again, like, I bought black tourmaline again, and I got to gift it again. Like, this is for me. And I just kind of got like, do it or else, you know? And so I was like, all right. And then I asked her first, is it okay if I gift this to you, Thea, and put it on your left hand? And she said yes. I gave it to her. As soon as I put it on her, though, we were right in front of each other. She's like, mija, but this is in Spanish. She's like, mija, something's pulling me away. Like, you sound like far away. And I was like, lay down and let's get this Reiki starting, because what the fuck is going on, you know? Started the session. It was a very, very, very intense Reiki session. It literally was a legit exorcism. Reiki healings can be exorcisms if people have demons or entities, and that's definitely what she has. And I would say had, but she definitely has them still. And I did my absolute best, which it was funny because there's a symbol that I really, really needed to extract, and I couldn't remember it. And I was even sweating. It was insane. So I didn't do the symbol, but I said it with my throat chakra, and I said it really loud. So it still ended up taking out some energy. But I ended up telling her, hey, I need to Reiki you every Friday. You have a lot of dark energy inside you, and I need you every Friday if you want to be better. You know, if you want to basically go from being a miserable person to a loving, joyful, peaceful person, you know? Anyways, that was another time. And then the second stone that I love is labradorite, which is like my earrings that I got right now. I love labradorite. That one, I didn't know it was a protection stone. The very first spiritual event that I went, there was a girl across from me that had a bunch of like pendants or like stuff like stones that she created into art, and the labradorite just called to me. It was like a half moon, and I bought it from her. And what was funny is there was a psychic lady that was part of the spiritual warfare in that fucking community. She was in the front charging $20 a reading. I was towards the back charging double, which was $40 for the same, you know, but I was just labeled, I'm just labeled a tarot reader, not a psychic. I don't like to call myself a psychic personally. I don't like to connect with, I don't have the gift of mediumship, and I definitely do not want it. Definitely do not want to be talking to dead spirits or entities. That is not my cup of tea. My cup of tea is to bring love and joy to everyone around me and the collective, and to teach people how to protect themselves and how to battle darkness and how to heal it. That is my job here. That's one of my life purposes. Anyways, bought it. The lady kept coming around and just watching me, and it was like a little creepy, but I was like, I wonder what she's doing. Later on, I find out, when I talked to her, she's like, how much were you charging? And I'm telling her. She's like, I didn't have not one person the last 4 hours, and I've seen you been busy, and I was cheaper than you. And I was like, that's crazy. I had no idea how that worked. I'm still new to this, so I was like, that's wild. Left it at that. But I kept seeing that she was creeping on my social media after that encounter. Later on, to find out she was part of the spiritual community that has masks. They're very evil. They don't have people's positive interests at hand. They don't move in their heart. They move probably in their root chakra, trying to kill, steal, because they definitely steal energy. Anyways, the third one would be selenite, is clear stone. I don't have any on me. And then smoky quartz. And the last one would be aura quartz, which is like, it helps you connect with the angelic realm as well. This one, seraphonite, I don't think this is a protection one, but it does help you connect with the angels more clearly. I definitely work with the seraphim angels. I work with the high-ranking angels. I love Archangel Michael. That's my boo. I love Jesus. I love the Holy Spirit. As you can see, when people have the Holy Spirit, they do have an eternal glow. But yeah, meanwhile, get those stones. Meanwhile, you work on solidifying your root chakra so you always feel safe and secure, and healing the heart space so you're able to have compassion for people that are unknowingly or knowingly trying to do evil towards you. And doing that is the way you can protect yourself, because we have free will, and nobody can stop what I got going on. Nobody's evil eye is gonna stop what I got going on. Nobody's black magic or sorcery is gonna take my energy or do anything to me and my loved ones. No, unless I let them. And that's why I worked hard on my root chakra, to work on those fears, because fear feeds them. So weapons will form and they will prosper if you're scared. They will prosper if you're prideful. They will prosper if you're shameful. They will prosper if you feel guilty. Okay? So step into your God-given power. And in the meantime, get you those stones that would assist you. And they're also very amazing stones to gift people as well. There's somebody that you love and care about, and maybe they don't care about this stuff, but you want to gift them that. I would highly advise that. I will definitely be working with only those stones in the future in my website. But yeah, love you guys. Have a heaven on earth week.